Today I'm going to show you how I trace and transfer. Hi, I'm Candace, the artist behind Northernly Lit Artistry. Last video we talked a bit about why tracing is not cheating. Today I'm going to show you how I trace my images and then transfer them to canvases. Alright, now there are many ways to do this. You can use transfer paper and tracing paper. You can cover the back of your paper in graphite instead of using transfer paper. You can use a grid system. A lovely lady, the Art Sherpa, has a great video with a whole lot more information on these other methods of tracing and transferring. So there are several ways that we can do this. I'm going to show you how I use transfer paper and my TV as a light box. What you're going to need: cheap paper. This is computer paper. Transfer paper will also work. Don't use your good paper. Your pencils. When I'm doing it on the TV, I like to use a softer pencil so I don't have to press so hard and risk damaging the TV. Now, I've only tried it on an LED TV. I haven't used a plasma or an LCD, so I'm not going to have an opinion on that. But my LED TVs work great. So does the laptop, by the way. And you need some tape. So let's get our image up on the screen and I'll show you how this works. Now I have the brightness turned up quite a bit so that I can get all of my lines. What we're going to do is we're going to tape our paper right to the TV. This is painter's tape, so it doesn't leave a residue when you take it off. It doesn't rip the papers. I use it for colored pencil and I use it for tracing. So we've got our image up. It's taped down so it's not going to shift on us. I'm going to use a 5B. I like the softer leads. And let's just trace the lines that we need to have, so our shapes. Now this is just rough. We just need to know where everything is going to go when we paint it. So trace very lightly. And I can see some highlights here, so I'm going to swipe those in. Remember, we're looking for where our shapes and our shadows and our highlights are. What I like about the softer pencil is that if I need to, I can just shade this little area in and not really worry about the TV. I don't have to press very hard. I know that there's somebody in my life who doesn't quite appreciate this method, but it works fantastically. Remember, your shadows and highlights are defining where the muscle structure and bone structure is. So if you don't have it right, it's not going to look like the person or the animal that you are trying to draw. That's why I find tracing so valuable. If I was doing this freehand, it could take me all day to get this exactly right. I'm finding this especially useful with portraits. You want your portrait to look like the person that's paying for it, correct? Minutes later and we have Dwayne and Cooper in perfect proportions. Now let's take it over and transfer it to the canvas.